Hello, Instagram and the world. My name is Jonathon Melendrez. I am a professional ballroom dancer. I'm a wedding choreographer, and I am a Best on the Knot winner for 2017, 2018, and 2020. I want to remind everybody that we're doing this live stream Mondays and Fridays at 12, and we are doing this because we are highlighting wedding professionals. So if you are a wedding professional in the industry, please feel free to text me or direct message me, and I would love to share the spotlight with everybody so we can all get some attention and grow the industry even more, because it is pretty big. Today, I want to bring up, before I have a special photographers in mind here for the show, but I do want to bring on a good friend of mine, Naran. She does wedding shoes. I'm gonna bring her on to say hello to her because she's on the sidelines here, and she's such an awesome person. And I've recommended her shoes to all of my brides and all my group. There she is, Naran.
Hey John, how are you?
You look great. Happy Monday.
Thank you, sweetheart. Good to see you again.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be with everybody. What's up?
Hey, we have Tracy and Martin coming up.
Oh my God. I love them. Wherever y'all are. Hey, you guys, I can't wait to see you. It's been too long.
So I got these people. I've got their names because they were referred to me. They do a lot of work, a lot of work, and I've seen their Instagram feed, and I got to tell you, photographers for photography, they're excellent. I mean, I've looked through their feed here, and there's also swing dancers,
Yeah,
which is
I have known Martin and Tracy Ann almost as long as I've known you, John. I
no
mean,
way.
you and I go way back, way back to when I first started doing the ballroom dancing. But I've known Martin and Tracy Ann almost as long. It's been about 20 years. They are not only incredible dancers, incredible people, they're sweetest people you have ever met, and they are outstanding photographers. I met them as dance students, like I said, about 20 years ago. But their photography is amazing. I've worked with them a number of times in the bridal field. They've done a lot of the photography that's on my website, angelanaron.com. A lot of our product photography, they shot that. You'll see my girlfriend Laura's incredible legs on our website modeling the shoes. But that beautiful, artistic, soft, romantic, yet very cool vibe is the work of Martin and
Yeah.
Tracy Ann.
I see them. They are online, but aren't they supposed to request to join the feed?
Yeah, I know I have to. When I see your feed up in the upper left-hand corner when you go live, there's like this round button, and it's a
Yeah.
picture of you, and it's kind of got this little halo thing that goes me, me,
Right.
me, me, me.
Okay.
And then you just have to touch that button. At least that's what I do on my phone. I touch that button, and
Yeah.
then sends a request to be able to it does pop up and it says that we have to send you a request to
Right.
be able to do your feed.
Right.
But when I first came on with you, the first time I ever did it, if you remember, sweating bullets because I couldn't figure out how to get on your feed, just because I was trying to do it from my computer. And in this incredible new age, trying to troubleshoot, then it was Heather from
Right.
Eden.
From Eden Lex Bridal.
Yeah. Heather's the one that got on and said, no, you can't do it from your computer. You have to do it from your phone.
Well, for some reason, they just sent. They just typed in request sent, but
Oh,
they're
okay.
not showing up. I don't see where they would.
Oh, oh no.
Oh no.
I hope they figure it out. I hope they figure it out. Martin and Tracy, if y'all can hear me, are y'all on your phone or were you trying to do this? Well, you know what? They are so hip and so savvy. They gotta know this. I'm the old dinosaur here. If I could figure it out, I know that they can.
Well,
So,
they've got. I just want to brag a little bit more about what on their Instagram feed. It's Tracy and Martin Photo.
mhm.
If you get a chance to go on Instagram, Tracy and Martin Photo, their photography is excellent. They're a good-looking couple here. They dance, so that's obviously a big win in my category. uh, but they do some fantastic wedding choreography, wedding photos here. Beautiful brides,
Yeah,
beautiful grooms.
yeah.
There's
Some of their work is also, again, on AngelaNaron.com. If your friends and viewers are on my website at any point, you can see more of their work on our um, the page that we created recently for social distance weddings.
right.
And there's a lot of photography is on that page as well. John, can you read? She says it's not sure if the request is going through
Well,
on your.
if they're live, if they're watching the feed live, right, there should be a request, like a red button there, to
Yeah.
click on, and then it pops up on my end.
Yeah, I don't know. Not sure if the request, it may only allow 2 people per live. You know
Yeah.
what?
Well,
Dump me, John.
well,
Dump me.
two people on one device.
Maybe.
Yeah, they can go 2 people on one phone, but not 2 people on 2 separate devices.
Yeah, I don't know. Get me off of here and see if you can get them on, okay?
Okay, let me see if they can come on. I'll check.
Okay.
Oh, I think they're ready. I think they're coming. Yo! Oh my God! I was freaking out. Oh no, not another miscommunication. I'm glad you guys are on. I'm glad you guys are on.
I figured that it only allows one extra live person or 2 people at the same time. So it wasn't allowing us to. We were requesting it, but
we sent a request,
but it wasn't going through to you. I think it only does 2 at a time.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad we're on. And Naran, I ditched you for a second, but we'll come back to you.
We heard all the love from Nora.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, good. Well, you guys come highly recommended. I did a little background on you. It looks like you got some Couples Choice Awards, TraceyandMartinPhoto. There's a lot of great pictures on your Instagram feed, and I encourage everybody to check it out. So I saw this. I was driving around the other day, and I saw a photographer shooting a couple. I guess it was she was pregnant or something like that, and that kind of sparked me, to ask you, how do you guys handle your business, photography, in the midst of all this coronavirus thing going on?
Well, at first we got a lot of postponements, right? Like everybody else.
Yeah.
Luckily for us, none of them were canceled. So all of them were to the end of the year or till next year. So we were lucky with that. We did have a small wedding last couple weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah. So it was a smaller wedding, and I think for now on we're just gonna have to adjust to smaller weddings and do a lot of more elopements and kind of petite weddings, 20 people or less. So that's what our marketing is gonna shift to that, and and a lot of elopements, that kind of stuff. So that's a change for us.
Yeah. Everyone's changing. Everyone's changing and changing the business model a little bit to kind of fit the situation.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you guys are doing that.
Yeah. Hopefully this won't be as long as you got to prepare as if it's gonna last 2 years, but at least you're ready for it. But if it changes faster, then we're ready for it.
Yeah. So how are you currently teaching?
Well, you know what? I get that question all the time, and I got to tell you, you have to adapt in this world. And I give private lessons. I give private lessons on virtual, and I have group classes on RoyalPalaceDance.com. I have group classes every week. So I've taken my students from a dance studio environment, and I'm doing it online through Zoom. And I gotta say, it's kind of working. I know there's a lot of people out there that are a little scared to do it. Oh, it's not the you know, it's not the ideal situation, but you know, you could still get techniques to practice, you know, work on routines. You know, for couples, I do it with couples. For individuals, I do it with individuals. You know, this thing won't last forever. So while we're in quarantine and wearing masks when we go outside, you know, I give them things to work on. So, you know, and I think they dig it. You know, what are they gonna do? Sit in front of TV more often?
I guess the good thing for you is now that if you do it this way, you could teach a couple in California and you could teach a couple in New York, and you kind of like expand your reach.
I am international. I am global.
You can say you're global now. Yeah. So we all.
I gotta ask you. There's a lot of photographers out there, and I know there's some good ones. I know there's some really bad ones. You know, just judging by some of the pictures you guys do, you guys are obviously, you know, one of the top photographers. But how do brides and grooms, especially brides, because you know it's their thing, how do they pick out, you know, the best photographer for them, for their needs?
I think it comes down to a personality match.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's a lot of good photographers out there, but you have to be yourself when you're on your wedding day. You want to feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. So if you click with your photographer, that'll help that photographer, and that'll help that bride get what she wants, get the pictures that she wants, because she'll be comfortable, she'll be herself. Mm-hmm. But it's your wedding day, so you don't want anybody that's gonna make you feel apprehensive or a little bit resistant to being, you know, emotional. Yeah. So we kind of, if we click with our brides, I mean, if we go to a meeting and the meeting lasts 2-3 hours, sometimes it gets crazy, and we're like, yeah. Like we already clicked with these people. Them. Yeah. If you go on a double date, that's how we know. If you go on a double date with this couple, we're the right fit.
Yeah, so, just that you're hanging out with them. They get really comfortable with us, and that's what makes them want us at their wedding.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when we show up at the wedding, it's not all the photographers are here, and there's a little bit of we got to look right. Is Martin and Tracy are here.
I was like,
you know, party time. So that's our couple. You know? For some people it'll be like that subtle, like, I don't want to see my photographer. For some people it'll be like, I just want somebody like, you know. So for us it's different. We're pretty much we're lifestyle photographers and documentary style, but we're there to make the day better. We want you to, after your wedding day, want them to say, I'm glad I hired them. The day was better because Martin and Tracy were there, you know?
Yeah.
You know, now that you bring it up, one of the questions I had for you is what kind of style do you do? And you just mentioned like a documentary style. How is that different than like any other style that you may specialize in?
Okay, so we're pretty much, we want your pictures to look lifestyle, like we weren't posing you.
Yeah, and we're pretty low-key on equipment. So we're not the photographers that bring big lights and soft boxes and like
so we would
like make an epic photo.
Yeah, so some people do a lot of dramatic, you know, shots with lots of lights. We're more.
Our images are more about emotion.
Yeah. We're meant to
your connection with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's kind of our style. And you know, there's different styles. Some people like dramatic style. Some people like more traditional style where they're posed more. We're more candid and natural, and kind of lifestyle is our style.
Wow, that's fantastic. Document style, that's great. Because I mean, after all, you're really documenting their wedding, their moment, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, John, do you have any samples of your work? How are you dealing with that?
Any samples of my work? You know what? I'm glad you brought that up, because I tell you, you know, I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel, Jonathon Melendrez. You go to YouTube, you type in Jonathon Melendrez, and I just organized them so people can have a playlist of professional performances, wedding performances, and I even made my own greatest hits. I took, finally I can have a greatest hits. Everyone's got greatest hits, so I made a little video compilation of my top wedding routines, and I posted it, and I put it up on YouTube under Jonathon Melendrez, and it's awesome. It's a fantastic little compilation, and I really want people to take a look at it, because I look at the ratings of my videos and I'm like, so sad. I I feel so unwanted. No one's looking at my videos.
It's a big work.
I put them up there.
Yeah.
I put them up there. So if I can get everybody to look at one of my videos that I posted up there, I really appreciate that. That would be great. But yeah, I get a lot of people that say, you know, what have you done in the past? So I try to steer them to my YouTube channel, and so they can get an idea of what a simple routine, a wedding routine looks like, what a medium level routine looks like, and what over the top, you know, dancing with the stars type of routine looks like too. So some of the videos I have the groom lifting up the bride and spinning him around, all that. So I really want everyone to take a look at that.
Do you have, when the couples come to you, do they have a song that they want to perform, or do you kind of recommend? Do they tell you like a style of dance? Like, how does that work?
You know, most of the time they'll come in on their meeting and on their consultation, they'll say, this is the song that we want to dance to. And I'll listen to it and I'm like, oh boy, okay, you know, they pick their songs because it's very emotional to them and expresses what they want. But a lot of the times it doesn't really have a beat, you know. It doesn't have any dynamics in the song, but that's okay. You know, it's their song, and they want to dance to it because it's got meaning to them. So the responsibility is on me to try to really make something of the song that they pick. So, or some, you know, every once in a while, I'll get people that come in and say, "I've got 5 songs. Which one is the best?" And I'll you know. So we'll listen to all of them and try to pick out the best one for them. Yeah, but then sometimes we get people who want to mix in all 5 songs. So whatever they want, you know, I just do my best to accommodate you know, what they want to do. So
how much time does it take to train for a great first dance?
Yeah, because I'll tell you, we did one of our couples like 10 years ago, and they wanted to know how to do a swing for their first dance. And we're not real teachers. Like, we dance, but we're not teachers. That's a whole different.
Yeah, we don't know how to break it down for people.
Being able to dance and being able to teach are 2 separate things. And we were trying to teach them, and I was like, and when the day came, he was offbeat the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Everybody kind of knew, but we were like, yeah, he's not on the beat at all.
Yeah.
But we're like. So we give you much credit. And that took us like months.
Yeah, we took them to the dance that we were going to, like our weekly dance and everything. But it didn't matter because their guests were super impressed.
Yeah.
So how long does it take usually? Does it depend on the couple, or do you have like an average time that it takes you to teach someone?
Well, yes, it really does depend on each couple. You know, some are better, some need more practice. Everyone's got different experiences, but I tell everybody 3 months. Come in 3 months. Come in as often as you can because it's really muscle memory. And you know, most of the people that I deal with, brides and grooms that I deal with, don't have a dance background or a music background. So, you know, not only do I have to show them the steps, but I also have to teach them a little bit about listening to music and how to catch the beat, where to catch the beat. So that's why I tell them, I say, you know, you got to come in early, at least 3 months. But every now and then I get people that call me, hey, John, my wedding's next week.
No.
I need to dance. I'm good, but listen, you know, there's only so much that I can do with, you know, with the clay that I'm working with. But I wanted to ask you guys because a lot of photographers work with different mediums. You know, some like film, some prefer digital. Do you have a special format or a special medium that you like to work with?
Yeah, so when
we started out, it was film because it was a long time ago. But now we're digital. Yeah, so
we prefer digital because for us at least, it gives us a little bit more freedom.
Yeah.
Since our style is more documentary and more lifestyle, if you shoot film, you have a limited number of shots, and you have to kind of make sure that your lighting and you know the conditions are right.
Yeah.
So for our style,
and the couple's not as relaxed when you're.
Right.
You have to get like certain shots, and if you're shooting a whole wedding in film, that's how it has to be.
Yeah. So for us, we're okay with digital. Our digital kind of looks. We emulate what film looks like, so we're able to do that. So we're okay with that.
Yeah.
I know some photographers like film, but they usually do like a hybrid. So they do film and they do digital. Like there's not that many people that are doing strictly film.
So because you do digital, do you do touch-ups if requested or anything like that?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, we're experts at making people look good.
Yeah.
We don't want you to be like, oh, you got Photoshop. That's never good. But we want you to be.
Can you put more hair on my head?
Yeah.
You look like the best possible you.
Yeah.
That's what I aim for.
You'll look natural. Be like, you're looking good, goddamn.
Yeah.
That's I want to for the people who are watching. I really I would like for them to ask any questions, leave any comments for these people because they obviously know their stuff. How long have you guys been doing photography for weddings?
15 years.
For weddings.
Yeah.
Wow. I bet you guys got a lot of stories.
Yeah. But we've been lucky. We've been lots of good stories. Like we haven't had any nightmares, maybe one or two, but for the most part, it's been easy. Our couples have been really awesome. So, So we get to party. Yeah, we get asked to dance at a lot of our weddings.
Well, we had a question there about streaming weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you stream any weddings?
We're gonna start.
Yeah. This is it's the new frontier. So we're gonna start. We're working on it. We're working behind the scenes now with other wedding vendors to try and put new packages together for couples that want to do small, intimate weddings.
So we would handle the streaming, whether it's Facebook Live or Zoom or Instagram Live. So we just get set up and do that kind of stuff for them. So,
or we can help our couples learn how to do it.
Do you do local events or do you do like out of town events?
We travel. We travel all over.
Yeah. So the elopements that last month we did, right before this whole thing hit, February, we did a wedding in Savannah. So that was great. And then we came back and it was like, and all the fun in the world is over. It's like no more fun events, no more dances, no more. And for us it hurts because dancing is that is the most social event you could actually do.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of local dance studios that want to open up, and I'm not sure if I want to do that quite yet, Yeah,
that's risky. Unless you come with your partner and the fun of the dance is you go and you social dance and you dance with everybody, So unless you come with your partner and you got to stick to your partner, that kind of stuff. Other than that, it's gonna be a tricky.
Yeah, it's definitely tricky. I've been looking under the CDC and all these official websites, how we're supposed to do it. 6 feet apart, So I don't know. I'm used to getting in there, putting my hands on them and moving them around, yelling and screaming at them. But I don't know how I'm going to yell and scream at them, put my hands on them now. So
with a mask on, it's not as effective.
You guys are totally awesome, and I wish you guys the best for all your stuff. Oh, by the way, do you have a dog?
We do.
Oh yeah, she's out there. Cause she's when she hears what do you call it?
People on speaker.
Yeah, speaker phone voices. She goes crazy.
She doesn't appreciate.
Yeah, we adopted her last August.
Yeah.
So she's still.
So we kick her out whenever we're doing interviews. We kick her out.
Yeah.
What kind of dog is she?
She's a Yorkie mix. We think she's mixed with Cairn, like a Cairn Terrier, because she's like a hunter, like a huntress. She likes to search for things.
We totally looked it up and we're like, that's the kind of dog.
Yeah.
Naran just brought that up. Oh, where's the dog? We want to meet the dog.
I get it.
Yeah, so do you have practice tips for couples at home that want to
practice tips for couples at home? Yeah, absolutely. What I do is I ask them to put their hands up like this, and they put their hands together face to face like this, and I have the leader move everything to the side, and the follower has to respond to that. And then and then the leader pushes them back and brings them forward side, and side. That's a great practice for lead and following. Oh, look at that. What's the dog's name?
Lindy.
Lindy.
Like a Lindy Hop.
Lindy Hop. How appropriate.
Yeah. Our first dog, his name was Savoy. And now
Savoy.
So this is Lindy.
You guys are swing dancers for sure. That's
See our page. We're at Martin and Tracy Dance.
Martin and Tracy Dance. Awesome. Awesome. You guys are awesome. You guys are a great couple. Look, you got a great little family there. Look at that. That's great. I know you guys are busy photographers and dancing and doing business and everything. So thank you for your times, you know, chatting a little bit and find out what you guys do and sharing all this info with us. I hope that brides and grooms get a chance to see your Instagram and, you know, send us some comments and, you know, maybe we can all get some attention out of this.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you, John. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are awesome. I hope we can do this again.
Yeah.
We'll check you out on YouTube and share it a little bit and give you a couple of thumbs
I
up.
was asking how do people book them?
Just send us an email.
Our website, TraceyandMartin.com.
TraceyandMartin.com. Excellent. Awesome. Well, everyone's into direct messaging, so, you know, they can direct message me, and I assume they can direct message you too, right?
Yeah, on Instagram it's at TraceyandMartinPhoto. Yeah.
Oh, good, good. Well, I want to thank you guys again for your time. I know you're busy, you know, working and doing shoots and stuff. So thanks for sharing your time with me, and I appreciate it. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Noran.
Bye. Hey, wow, they're a great couple. I'm gonna bring Naran here, bring Naran up again, and they're a great couple. They're dancers. They're swing dancers. They're Lindy Hop dancers. Isn't that awesome?
John, can you see me?
I can see you. I can hear you too.
Yeah, okay, because I kind of went out and just came back in again, so I apologize if I kind of faded off there. But are they not the best?
They are
Martin
awesome
and,
people.
Yeah, and it's Tracey, Tracey, in case anybody's trying to find them. Tracey with an E, Tracey.
Oh, good,
Tracey.
good point. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, I love them to pieces. Absolutely adore them. They're so much fun to work with. They're so low key. They're just a joy to have around. And one of the things that I've noticed about photography, I've been in this business now for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know, 15, 20 years. And I've worked with a lot of photographers over the years. One of the things about photography that I think makes a big difference is that you want your photographers to be, you don't want them to be, I'm going to use the expression in your face, because I've been to so many weddings where you can't really get I mean, it's like the photographers are standing right in the middle of the aisle when you're trying to see a wedding, and it really destroys the intimacy of the feeling.
Right.
So Tracy and Martin aren't like that. They're in the background, but they capture the most amazing images without being obtrusive or ruining the ambiance or of the the feel of the ceremony,
right,
or the reception. So I cannot recommend them highly enough. Absolutely. Wow. Love them and love their work.
Well, I've seen their work. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's great. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, I'm always happy to be here.
You're awesome. You're a lot of fun.
Happy to do it. Okay, John. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for what. This is a nice service that you're providing to people.
Good. I want to bring out, there's a lot of good people that do good work out there, and I think that they deserve more attention for their craft.
Have you sent out any kind of feelers to your audience, asking them what kind of people they want to hear from? Maybe you could send out a request or have people get in touch with you and say, hey, we need some information about you know, about gowns or, of course, shoes. Contact me, anybody. I can help anybody with shoes. But women might need help with makeup, or grooms might need some ideas on what to wear, or especially now with all of this, you know, with the pandemic going on, people are probably looking for some help and some ideas on what to do to go ahead and have their weddings, and are their services available so that they can have a mini moni, a micro wedding,
Right.
you know, all kinds of stuff, jewelry. You know, what are people looking for? How can we, as your wedding professionals, be of more service to you, since we can't be so hands-on right now,
Right.
but we're still out here and we all want to help the couples in any way that we possibly can.
Well, I will definitely write that down and do something with that idea. Definitely a great idea. I like it.
Okay, sweetheart. Call me if you need anything.
I will.
You know I'm here.
Talk to you later.
Okay, babe.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So there we have it. We have some wedding photographers that are awesome at what they do, and they have the evidence to prove it. It is Tracey with TRACEY and Martin Photo on Instagram. They're a great couple, and I encourage you to take a look at their feed on Tracey and Martin Photo on Instagram. They've got great and wonderful pictures, beautiful pictures, and if you get a chance to check them out, please do so. I'm John Melendrez, and you can catch me at royalpalacedance.com. Have a great afternoon, and please wear a mask.